Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to show you a little bit about the conditional sentences, okay, as you see here above. The conditional sentences, you know that there are four types, okay, and there is the zero conditional, the first, the second, and third conditional. There are also some mixed conditionals, but we're not going to talk about that at the moment. So if you take a look here at the little slide, you will see that these sentences always tell us a condition, and then the consequence of that condition, all right? So it depends now whether the condition and its consequences are possible, unlikely, or impossible, imaginary, because it happened in the past, so you can't change that, actually. So it is impossible, okay? These three conditions and consequences are the ones that actually are important to decide whether you choose the first, the second, or the third, okay? If the statement you're saying is generally truth, you use another one, the zero one, okay? Let's take a look at them. Okay, now, one thing which is very important if you're going to write English is that little comma thing. So just take a look. If the condition comes before the consequence, like an example, if you ring that bell, then you need the comma. If you ring that bell, someone will come to the door. But it's if you ring that bell, comma, someone will come to the door. Important, okay, because otherwise it's wrong. Right. Now, if the consequence comes first and then the condition, you just don't need the comma. All right? Okay, let's dig into the zero condition. We use the zero condition actually when something is generally true. Okay? If it's generally true, you use this one. So, for example, if you heat up water, it boils. That is true. You can't change that. It's generally true. Okay? So here if means exactly the same as when. Okay? When you heat up water up to a certain point, it boils. Nothing else. That's it. Something's generally true, so that's it. Okay? First conditional. Very easy. We use this if it's possible. If you want to say that something is possible, you use this conditional. Okay? So it's something that you're referring to the future. All right? So for example, if it snows, we will go skiing. So it's possible that it's going to snow because maybe you see already the clouds or whatsoever. So if it snows, we will go skiing. Okay? Here, if does not mean when. It's not the same to say if it snows, we go skiing. It's not the same as when it snows, we go skiing. That's different. Okay? So here you have to take that into account. All right? Second conditional. It's not possible. Okay? It's improbable, impossible. All right? So we use this for an imaginary condition, which we believe, spelling error, to be impossible or very improbable. Okay? It's impossible. Improbable at least, okay? So in the present and the future, so the world would seem wonderful if you were in love. You're not. So, but if you were, which is improbable, but still could happen, so then the world would be great, all right? So you often use were here instead of was in the if clause because it's just more formal, it's nicer, okay? Not if you, here in this case, if you were, but if you say if I were in love, not if I was in love, all right? That's just a change. It just sounds better, all right? Let's take a look at the third condition. So this was the one for it's not possible, or at least improbable that it happens. Now the next one is the third one, and here it's really impossible. You just can't change it. Why? Because it happened. It's over. You can't change that, okay? So it's impossible. And we use it to say that something cannot be changed. So we know that the condition actually is impossible, all right? So the world would have seemed wonderful if you would had been in love, but you were not. So we know you were not. So the condition is just not possible, all right? Impossible. So here we go. So these are the three conditionals plus the zero conditional, and it's very important that you keep in mind that depending what you want to say is which one you choose. Okay, so zero, first, second, third, depending on the situation, what you want to actually convey in meaning, this is what you have to choose. You just don't go on and choose either of them. You just pick the one which is really the one you need. All right? Easy. Now, take a look at the last slide. It's again the same as the beginning. So you've got likely to happen today or in the future, okay? Unlikely to happen, so it's improbable. And this is already past. It will never happen. Sorry, it just happened already. It passed, just nothing to be done. Okay, so first, second, third. Present simple and will future, all right? Simple past in the condition, and then would and verb, and had and would have, all right? We always go like a step further or back in the past tenses, all right? From the present simple to the simple past to the past perfect, okay? Always like a step back, all right? And now, depending on what you want to say, okay? So, glad to be able to help out. See you next time.